How often do we judge people by their appearance or actions without knowing their true story? This is the tale of a humble king whose shocking secret taught his kingdom an unforgettable lesson. The king, known as King Amun, was a kind and wise ruler who valued his people more than his throne. Unlike other kings, he had a unique habit. He often disguised himself as a commoner to walk among his subjects. By doing so, he understood their struggles and ensured his kingdom thrived. But one day, his modest actions led to a series of misunderstandings that left everyone stunned. What could a king do that would shock his entire kingdom? Let's find out in this inspiring story. King Amun ruled a prosperous kingdom, but his true legacy was his humility. Unlike most rulers, he believed that true leadership came from understanding the needs of his people. To do this, he often left the comfort of his palace, dressed as an ordinary man, and walked among his subjects. During one of these visits, he came across a struggling merchant. The man's business was failing, and he had no money to feed his family. Without hesitation, King Amun gave the man some gold coins, ensuring his family's survival. However, not everyone appreciated the king's actions. Rumors spread that a poor man, pretending to be a king, was roaming the streets, giving away the kingdom's wealth. Many nobles began questioning his authority, saying such acts were unbefitting of a royal. Little did they know, King Amun's intentions were far deeper than they appeared. As King Amun continued his disguised visits, he was seen sharing meals with beggars and helping laborers carry heavy loads in the market. These actions, though pure in intention, fueled a growing wave of criticism. One day, a prominent council member publicly questioned the king's actions. "A ruler's duty is to maintain order and dignity," he proclaimed, "not to lower himself to the level of commoners." His words resonated with many nobles who began doubting King Amun's ability to lead. The situation escalated when a rumor spread that the man pretending to be a king was, in fact, an imposter. The people who once respected King Amun now started questioning his true identity. Hearing the growing discontent, King Amun decided it was time to address his kingdom. He invited everyone to the royal palace for an important announcement. The kingdom buzzed with anticipation, wondering what the king had to say. On the day of the announcement, the palace courtyard was filled with villagers, nobles, and council members. King Amun, dressed in his finest royal attire, stepped forward. The crowd fell silent as he began to speak. "My people," he said, "I have heard your concerns and the doubts about my actions. Today, I wish to reveal the truth." He paused, looking around the crowd. "The man you saw in the marketplace, the one sharing meals with beggars and helping laborers, was none other than me." Gasps of shock rippled through the crowd. The nobles exchanged uneasy glances, while the villagers whispered among themselves. "I chose to walk among you as a commoner," the king continued, "because I believe a ruler must understand the struggles of his people. How can I lead you if I do not know your pain?" The council member who had doubted the king lowered his head in shame. The villagers, moved by his words, cheered and applauded. King Amun's humility and wisdom had turned doubt into admiration. From that day, the kingdom united under his leadership, valuing kindness and empathy more than ever. King Amun's story reminds us not to judge others too quickly. His actions, though misunderstood at first, proved that true leadership comes from empathy and humility. By stepping into the shoes of his people, he not only became a better ruler, but also inspired his kingdom to value kindness and understanding. In life, we often form opinions without knowing the full story. This tale teaches us the importance of looking beyond appearances and embracing patience and empathy. If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and join us next time for more powerful lessons from life's greatest stories. Until then, remember, the greatest strength lies in understanding.